How about that pop that greets the #1 UFC middleweight contender? He has emerged through the gauntlet at 185 pounds, and tonight, that elusive crack at UFC Gold.
Just getting here is an accomplishment because the waters are shark infested. Every single time you walk into the octagon, you are challenged at the highest level. So to get here is one thing. It's another thing to become the champion. He feels like tonight is his night to complete the journey, to finish writing his story and walking away with a championship belt.
There is a little bit of friction on this matchup, but most people would argue if any athlete is well-equipped to bottle that emotion and realize success on a big stage, it is this #1 contender. Those questions give way to answers here in a moment. Still undefeated, here is Khamzat Chimaev making the walk tonight as a middleweight. A lot of people think eventually he's going to be a UFC champion, and he's got a big fight in front of him tonight.
I mean, this guy's a monster. You know, from his mindset to the way that he competes. Khamzat Chimaev is one of those guys that passes the eye test. The moment you laid eyes on him, you said, this kid has something special about him. He has great wrestling. He has great striking. He has great cardio. The guy has it all. And I'm so excited to once again watch him compete and sit here in his seat and call his fight.
The work ethic has never been an issue, perhaps the diet at times when it comes to getting down to 170 pounds, but this man is a problem and ready to impose his will here tonight. Khamzat Chimaev steps inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. All right, now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Caio Borralho. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He is the 3rd man in the octagon tonight. All right, here we go with the start of the round, and all eyeballs are fixed upon Khamzat Chimaev. More often than not, it's a short night at the office. How will he choose to proceed tonight? Will he go to the hands or will he go to the takedown? Remains to be seen. Clearly, he believes he has a favorable matchup in front of him tonight. Just misses with the left hook. Oh, defense into offense there as he blocks the strike and counters with a perfect jab. All right, strong knee gets home right up the gut, and the wrestler didn't necessarily see that coming. Perhaps a sign of things to come in this matchup.
That's very lucky that he didn't get it to the face, because most times when that guy starts to throw those knees up the middle, you can almost run into that knee and it will put you out. He has to be very aware now when he level changes and tries to get this fight to the floor.
Chimaev swelling now around that jaw area. We'll see if he can make some adjustments and perhaps defensively raise that guard to prevent any further damage. Single leg takedown.
Got his guard pass.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. Massive shot from the top.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Chimaev's in half guard. Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now.
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. Great submission defense on display tonight.
Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spent a lot of energy on the ground. These guys were going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
Now the transition to the drill throw right into side control, where he will have no shortage of options. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Khamzat Chimaev. Under 20 seconds now to go.
Big ground and pound. Great shot from the top position.
Round two next.
All right, take a seat, relaxa, respira. Look, you're being overly aggressive right now, okay? You're being way too hyper on this fight. And you should calm down.
While we look back at some of the replays from that previous round, DC, a lot of good action for fight fans over those 5 minutes.
I mean, high pace, high intensity, all action first round, both landed multiple strikes. What a great round of fighting.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two underway.
Nice punch there.
Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh, huge left. Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. Oh, he is stunned, trying to recover here. There's that left hand. And mixes in a takedown. Why not?
Nice shot there by the champ. Great job landing the strike from his back. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
He's in the mount. Big right hook there by the champ.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Khamzat Chimaev. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. All right, he's got him in the north-south position here, DC. When you're in this position, however rare it may be, what are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to lay on. I'm just trying to cut air from going to your body. I'm just trying to make you carry my weight. I don't necessarily want to be here. And I don't know if this guy wants to be here right now. He will use this to try to get to the next position.
Don't want to be there for more reasons than one.
Don't want to be there. I don't want to be there on the bottom.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. 30 seconds to go in the round.
blocks that hard punch.
Final seconds of the round. Two rounds in the books.
All right, take a seat, sit down, relax, take a drink, slow that heart rate down. Listen, I want you to keep doing what you're doing. You're breaking it, okay?
All right, so there's the end of the round. A lot of high-level action, and if you like the takedown game, as my boy Daniel Cormier does, you enjoyed that round.
It's like we're watching the NCAA wrestling
You ready to
tournament.
fight?
It's takedown
Ready.
after takedown.
Good.
He's fighting his fight. He's able to change levels, drive into his opponent, and secure takedown after takedown.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. All right, so he earned respect from his opponent early on with the power, and now the swelling really started to become a factor, champ.
The swelling's starting to become a factor. This guy is so good at recognizing a weakness in his opponent. He got him hurt, he got him swollen a little bit, and now it's starting to pay dividends. This is where he wants to be.
Good work from the top here by Chimaev.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Chimaev's right back to the full mount here. All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise there.
I loved it. I loved all the grappling that was on display there, but fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds.
Get them out here.
Less than 2 minutes now to go. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Chimaev.
Got to be careful here.
Constantly a moving target. And right into side control. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Chimaev's got his hand looking for a guillotine choke. Looks like a pretty good attempt here. Oh, he's out. Lands with the ground and pound. Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn. What a round it was, DC. And, of course, the seminal moment, that big knockdown that nearly got his opponent out of there for good.
Almost finished the fight, but now he needs to reset, right? Don't rush. Go back out into the next round and just try to find that shot again. If he rushes, if he overexerts himself, he will run out of energy and put himself at risk of losing the fight.
All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
Ready. Go.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The 4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire.
Single leg takedown attempt here, and did that get you out of your seat? Beautifully done by him there.
Oh, man, I jumped up and down. Am I watching the Olympics or a mixed martial arts fight? You don't see single legs this good unless you're watching a real high-level wrestler. Oh, right into mount.
White setting up for an armbar now.
He's got it isolated. It's got to be it. It seems so tight.
Oh, he's out!
He actually escaped. Look, I got to stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. Ground and pound strike there now.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Posture and look for those heavy shots now.
This is a terrible position. Oh, he's got the choke. He's got the sub locked in.
Oh, he got out! All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops their appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling, and that's exactly what they got in that exchange.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
We'll see if he can finish. 10 seconds to go in round 4.
Hey, stop.
Horn sounds for the end of the 4.
All right, buddy. Sit down. Senta aí. Relaxa. Respira. You with me? All right, listen. We're down on the cards. I want you to go out there and put your card.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 5th and final round. All right, so next round is underway after he came very close to submitting his opponent in that previous round.
He came very, very close to getting that finish, but he wasn't able to get that little extra squeeze to get the finish. But it's okay. Continue to try and put yourself back in those positions to get the job done.
Double leg takedown attempt here, and that one is true. Nice job there to enter and ultimately plant his opponent on the mat.
Now what does he do? That he's gotten his best shot off, finished the attack. Where does he go now from the top position?
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Khamzat Chimaev. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
Now he's going full mount.
The ground strikes starting to pile up.
Oh. Gotta be careful here.
Under 3 minutes now to go round 5. Chimaev's got his back yet again.
In the half guard.
All right, side control now.
Oh, Kimura tag. Yup.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe. He's got to find a way to finish his fight.
90 seconds now to go. Great technique on the overhand. Now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you're in the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Well, it seems...
They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides. Yeah, he's hurt really bad.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. White gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Chimaev goes in for the takedown now, and he's able to get it. So a nice entry and a wise move, given how the things were playing out on the field. All right, so an epic 25-minute championship fight here tonight, and it seems like the incumbent has done enough to retain his title.
They say every time you're fighting, when you're the champion, you get the biggest, baddest guy in the entire world. So, of course, it's going to be close. But I believe the champ did just enough to retain his title.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 50-44, and 49-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Khamzat